Now, the Independent Electoral Commission in the Northwest is appealing for political tolerance ahead of the highly anticipated elections. It comes as the IFP is outraged over the removal of its campaign posters in parts of the province. A criminal case has been opened with the police. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko has this report.
The Inkatha Freedom Party in the Northwest Province says it has noted with concern that some of its election posters are being removed in the province. They have therefore opened a criminal case with the police. Let's find out from the IEC what the Electoral Code says in relation to the election posters. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika, Dr. Tiba. Talk to us about the Electoral Code when we are talking election posters of different political parties.
Thank you very much, Fifi. There are two main reasons for the existence of the code. The one is to promote tolerance and the other is to promote freeness, particularly of campaigning. And it is indeed an offense for anybody, in accordance with Section 9(2)(d) of the Electoral Code of Conduct, to remove, deface or damage a poster, a black placard, a billboard or any material that seeks to promote such a party. Because what we are trying to do here is to serve the purpose of the code, that is to promote tolerance, to promote freeness. So if those parties are denied the opportunity to promote themselves through the use of their posters by somebody who is illegally removing the posters, it is indeed a great disappointment.
And has the IEC received complaints from parties in the province?
Unfortunately, we learned with disappointment at Prof Joints on Thursday that the Inkatha Freedom Party has reported a matter to the police in Lumanyano village about the posters that were removed. And it's quite a number of posters, we are told. It is a great disappointment because not long ago, on the 16th of April, parties were signing the Code of Conduct to bind themselves, their members and their supporters. In other words, every voter is bound by the Code of Conduct to make sure that they do not do what happened to the Inkatha Freedom Party.
What could be some of the reasons, Dr. Tiba, that could make the removal, the damage of political parties' posters, like we are seeing with the removal of that of the IFP?
It is quite difficult to speculate for the exact reason, but it's probably thinking that if the posters are not visible, the party itself will not be visible. But remember, the posters are there to create not only a vibe for a particular political party, but in general to say to the electorate, we are now in election mode, we are now in campaigning mode, because they even provide the dates which assist us at the IEC to keep the voters informed about the significant dates of voting.
The message from the IEC, not only to how political parties need to behave even during this time, but also to communities as a whole.
South Africans must realize that this is the most beautiful country in the whole world. So it is important for us to be patriotic enough to show tolerance, to show maturity, to show respect to ourselves and to political parties and candidates in general. So we are appealing to everybody in this country, voting age or below voting age, to respect the will of political parties to campaign freely.
Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Tumelontle Tiba. She is the electoral officer of IEC in the Northwest Province, confirming that it is indeed a criminal offense to remove, to destroy or to damage the different election posters of political parties. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Refiloe Seboko in Mahikeng in the Northwest.